Businesses in downtown Jefferson City are offering mini classes at the Holiday Open House this weekend.
Ryan Rumbaugh joins us live with a preview of what you'll find at Southbank Gift Company.
Good morning, guys. Yes, it's been a fun week so far. We're previewing this weekend's Holiday Open House in downtown Jeff City. I'm here this morning with Jill from Southbank. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, we're not in your usual store. For those just tuning in, where are we at right now?
We're in the Southbank studio, which is just a couple doors down, and it's a space that we use for teaching classes and educating people about paint and upcycling things.
Upcycling, so taking those things at home that you might not have a use for and making a use for them, right?
Right. Just don't buy new, just redo.
Sounds good. Well, I'm getting in a crafty mood this morning. So during the break, it was really easy. What did I do? What did you have me do?
Well, we took basically like a terracotta finish, just a little accessory. So chalk paint doesn't have to be necessarily for furniture because it'll stick to glass, metal, ceramic, plastic, almost anything. So basically anything's fair game, and rather than if you're tired of your accessories, rather than buying something new, you can just simply take it and rework it.
So I painted this guy.
Yes. So this is your kind of before and after, and we're letting him dry a little bit, and then I'm going to show you how to distress it and put a little wax and kind of bring out some of his details and make him look old, and he's going to have a whole new life, this rooster. Yeah,
and we're talking about, you know, taking your, so say you've got this Halloween decoration and now it's, you know, not so orangey, it's more Thanksgiving. We can turn this into something different too. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, you do that.
And before we painted this table, super easy, and now you're going to show us how to distress that too.
This table we painted with the Annie Sloan Paris Gray. It was just an inexpensive table. So now I'm just going to go back and I'm just going to show you how easy it is just to kind of take a sanding sponge and do a little distressing on a piece like this, just to bring out some of the details and age it a little bit. You don't have to age it, but on this particular one, that's what I wanted to show, how easy it was. So I'm just kind of hitting it with the sponge on the high points, and you can tell how strong the paint is. It's really on there.
Yeah, your little motto: nothing cannot be remedied without sandpaper. So you can fix your mistakes, and it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right. You just have to be fearless and go for it. If you take off a little too much in the distressing process, you can always go back and repaint.
Paint it back.
So that's kind of what we're doing here, is just distressing it a little bit, and then the next step is just adding wax. And you can do a clear wax or a dark wax, and you just apply your wax. And what the wax does, it puts a nice protective finish on your piece, but it also can bring out details because wax loves texture. So any place, if I can get around here, where there's a little detail on your piece, if you put a little wax in, it'll just kind of bring that little area to light and make a kind of plain area.
Yeah, well, that looks great. Well, we're going to keep working. We're going to get crafty. Once you get going, it's hard to stop. So we're probably going to paint everything in this little room. When we come back, we're going to talk about what Jill's doing here for the Holiday Open House. You'll get a chance to mess with some chalk paint. For now, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Paint everything. I hope she did bring that brush with her back here.
Yeah, but that rustic and distressed look is very popular, so that's a really cool thing.
Whether you're ready or not, people have already begun gearing up for the holidays.
Ryan Rumbaugh joins us live from downtown Jefferson City to tell us how we can get a head start on holiday shopping.
Good morning, guys. Yes, I am at Southbank Gift Company with their paint studio this morning. We're talking about this weekend's Holiday Open House. I'm joined by Jill. Good morning.
Good morning.
Getting ready for the holidays.
Yes, we're so excited.
And we're getting crafty at the same time. So tell our viewers at home that are just tuning in, what are we doing this morning?
We are actually we're upcycling maybe old, inexpensive plastic Christmas ornaments, and we're painting them to make them look completely different, or perhaps to match an unusual color that you might have in your color scheme. So rather than going and buying all new Christmas ornaments or Christmas
all these decorations.
Yes, all the decorations. You can actually paint them. This is an example of one where I just took a simple gold ornament and I painted it this really pretty kind of copper verdigris color and distressed a little bit, add a little wax and a little raffia trim.
That's
and
cute.
It's got a whole new life. And we have it over at the store on a really pretty white tree. And then here, this holiday, we have some really pretty but very unusual poinsettia colors that we're decorating with. Very difficult to find ornaments to match this. So we're actually painting
to match.
So if you want to work these into a floral design, you can tuck them in, and it just kind of brings that element down. It's just another way to add a little bit of color.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Then you start feeling like, okay, what can I paint now? You're looking around like, what can I start painting?
That's right. The possibilities are endless. And with the chalk paint, because of its properties of adhering to plastic, glass, metal, wood, anything. Really, anything is fair game. My husband worries that maybe, if he sits still too long, he might get painted too. So,
definitely. This is what we've already done this morning. Now, I painted this rooster and you waxed it. Tell me about what the wax does.
Well, the wax just gives a little dimension. This is what we looked before. So any accessory that you have at home that you're just kind of tired of or you need a new look, all we did was paint him red. He wasn't completely dry, so we added a little bit of wax. But when we put the wax on, it kind of brings out the detail and kind of highlights his feathers, his eyes, things like that. Makes them look more dimensional rather than just kind of a flat.
Yeah.
And you did a great job on this pumpkin. But this was an orange pumpkin if you didn't see it before. And we're going to kind of work it in with our red chicken in a display with greenery and pine cones, and it'll be really pretty. Kind of a rustic or country French. But all we did is just add a little bit of wax in these details, and it kind of brings those out and makes that look really cool.
Well, I got to thank you for having me this morning. You've created a monster. I'm ready to paint everything.
Yes, and we hope everybody joins us this weekend.
Yes, this weekend at the Holiday Open House. Come out to Southbank and learn how to do all this fun stuff, and maybe you'll get the creative bug, too. For now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you.
I really hope these crafts are as easy as they look, because I think I want to try some.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, really.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun, and you get to reuse something that you might have thrown out.
That's true.